Halloween season has begun on Lucha Review, and what better way to begin than with the scariest video game available on the Nintendo Switch. And it's not scary because of any shadow figures that follow you in the night. It's not scary because there are demons hiding under your bed or in your bathroom. This game is scary because the difficulty might just give you a fucking heart attack before you are done playing with it. I'm talking about Capcom's Ghost N Goblins Resurrection for the Nintendo Switch. Tag yourselves in and let's take on the nerdy and dirty. Anyone who so much as looks in the direction of Ghost N Goblins Resurrection should know exactly what they're in for. But if you're new around here and haven't played any of the older games, Capcom tells you right away that they plan on shoving a telephone pole up your ass. It is a beautiful telephone pole, I must say. Its use of animated art will pull you into a playable storybook, giving you a feast for the eyes while you become a feast for the crows. Ironically, for a game designed to look like a storybook, you're not finding much by way of story. It's really just a reboot of the original, as we see Sir Arthur and the blue-haired princess having the same picnic they had over 30 years ago. And Arthur is still hanging around in his underwear. The real story of the game will be about your desire to continue playing it. Observe one of the lower-level boss fights. Resurrection's lower difficulty settings will still challenge your memory, hand-eye coordination, and overall willingness to keep going. Assisting you in these areas will be unlimited continues, so the game truly doesn't end unless you really want it to. And I did want it to end. After all the frustration I endured to finish this mid-card mess, the ending insulted me for wanting to just take it easy and have a good time. Such desires would have been better suited for a real-life Squid Game, because I think I'd prefer to be hauled off to an underground playground and be put in a life-or-death situation. At least there would have been prize money. Thanks for the memories, Capcom. No, really, I'm never buying another one of your games again. I knew what I was in for when I bought this shit, but Ghost N Goblins isn't exactly an isolated incident, is it? Capcom's library is legendary, and their characters have taken the hot tag in countless memories from my younger days. But as for Capcom itself, the team has become the antagonist from Saw, preying upon our addictions to these characters and putting us in a situation in which survival means self-mutilation. And we don't know for sure that frustrated players of this game aren't resorting to that because no one has had the nerve to come forward. Meanwhile, I'm in an age in which excessive stress can be life-threatening, and if I keep playing games developed by sadists, I'm eventually going to fucking die for real. And when the time comes for Capcom's developers to die, they'll hopefully awaken in the 6th level of hell, where their eternal damnation will involve having to play their own games. Ultimately, the less I talk about this game, the better, because the last thing I want to do is encourage you to play this shit. Instead, I encourage you to come back next week and join me as I party with the Muppets in Disney's Haunted Mansion. Thanks for tagging in, and I'll see you next time.